Hello and welcome to my channel. Yes, I am sitting on the floor in front of my bed. If I'm looking over here, it's because I have this fancy new thing where I can actually like watch what I'm doing via my computer. So I am getting ready for the day. I have my coffee. And yes, it says Super Mom. My best friends got me this in college because I was in a sorority and they're my littles and basically I'm their mom, but it's fine. So anyways, so we're gonna pin our hair back because I'm just gonna go ahead and pin this back. First things first, I always start with some type of chapstick just to condition my lips while I'm getting ready, and it keeps the foundation from getting on them, which is nice. I look insane. It's fine. So this is just from Burt's Bees. It's the Overnight Intense Lip Treatment. Yes. Yes. It's super fancy. I use this like every night. And it smells good. It smells kind of like minty and delicious. So just throw that on. And I did a lip scrub last night using Jeffree Star. So we're good to go. I'm going to use a new sponge today. This is from Beauty Bakery. And it comes in this cute little carton. It's $18 for 6 sponges. And they call them little blending eggs. But this is how they come. And they're super cute. But like, look how much these expanded. That's insane. But we're gonna try it out today and see how it goes. I'm really excited for Beauty Bakery to be in Ulta now. Wow, this is kind of weird because I usually have like music going or I'm watching a YouTube video. So I just feel like I'm talking to myself. Oh, this is something I've been doing. So I'm gonna use this Gerard Cosmetics highlighter. This is what it looks like. And yes. And you can see my grody little setup. Awesome. They're called Star Powders, and this one's Grace. But I've been like putting a highlight on before I start, and it just like really makes your face super glowy and pretty. And I don't really know if it actually does anything. Maybe it's just in my head. But look how pretty that is. Oh my god. Oh yes, and it picks up on camera. Hell yeah. No Problem Primer. This is like one of my favorites. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I use this like every freaking day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put her on everything. I really like this one because it doesn't clog your pores and just kind of makes everything look nicer. Okay, does anyone else get a fucking, like, I have this giant zit right here and it hurts. Swear to God. Oh, so I did a lip swatch last night of the lipstick I'm going to wear today from Beauty Bakery, and it's still there. So, and yes, I've washed my hands several times. We're going to use CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made. I have the shade L60, and I literally use this like busted up dollar candle holder thing from Dollar Tree, and I just, boom. Another half squeeze for good measure because more is more, as Tati says. And okay, I feel like I just got this bottle and I'm already halfway through it because this is just my life. But okay, does anyone else buy CoverGirl foundations and find that you can only get to about right here and the pump stops working? What the hell is up with that, CoverGirl? Can we get that fixed, please? Thank you. And I'm gonna use my Beauty Bakery sponge. And as Jeffree Star would say, let's just see what happens. Okay, I like that it covers a really big area at once, but it's definitely a new sponge, so it's going to absorb more than I am used to. Does anyone else do this? Please tell me I'm not the only person who literally sticks my finger into my nose to get around it. It's like the only way I can do it, unless I have a teeny brush, and I don't feel like doing that, so whatever. And then I go down my neck with a brush. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH03. Most of my brushes are from the Jaclyn Hill collection. However, I do have a couple like crown brushes, and then like an It Cosmetics, and I don't know. I just use those. So I just use, like, I just dab up whatever is kind of left on that little tray and start blending down the neck, because we need to be blended out in these streets, and this is why I have makeup on my white robe. But, you know, we just wash it and we're good to go. I'm starving. So now I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way. All right, focus, please. Thank you. Okay. Whatever, you get the fucking point. This is the shade Snow, and you're not gonna be able to see it. Cool. So it's fine. Everything is fucking fine. You know, I thought about making my channel, like, I use a lot of concealer, by the way. I thought about making my channel, like, not have any swearing, but then I just realized that's not me. So I buckle up, because I don't have the ability to censor myself sometimes. And I don't know why I'm putting so much concealer on. Like, I've been trying to use a little bit less, because I realize that I am using a lot and it's kind of unnecessary, but I have really, really bad dark circles, and okay, so here's how bad my dark circles are, and always have been. Don't mind me looking crazy. I just let this sit here for a little second. Something I learned from Miss Auntie Jackiana. But I just let her sit here for a little bit. My dark circles were so bad growing up that my art teacher thought I was being abused. Yes. So she actually asked me one day, she pulled me aside and was like, is everything okay? Like, you know, are your parents nice to you? And I was like, well, they're kind of assholes, but like, meh. And we had this whole long conversation about child abuse, which was great. I was in 3rd or 4th grade, I don't know. But yeah, my eyes were so incredibly bad that she thought I had a black eye. And that's when I started using like some type of concealer. I'm pretty sure I used the Maybelline Age Rewind, and now I try to use it and it like dries the shit out of my under eyes. And I know a lot of people who use it and they say it's actually hydrating, but it's like super effing drying. But okay, I can't take myself seriously anymore. So let's blend. That looks nice. You know what I will say about these sponges? I feel like they feel super, don't fall asleep. They feel super sturdy. Like, I know I really like my Real Technique sponge, but I feel like my nail digs into it and they're just really soft. So, and I feel like this doesn't collect as much product so far. I mean, we'll see what happens after I use it a little bit more, but I'm hella stoked that it was $18 for 6 of them, and I got them during Black Friday, so they were on sale. And yeah. Okay, so we are blended in. We are going to use the Beauty Bakery setting powder, and this is in translucent. I also just ordered a restock of this, and look at the packaging. If you guys have not ordered from Beauty Bakery, their stuff is really, really good and super cute. Yeah, I'm literally almost out of this, so we're going to go ahead and set my face. I feel like I have a hair. Weird. Okay. Make sure there's no creases. I'm actually going to use a brush. This is the JH07. I use this to set it under my eyes sometimes, but I've switched back to a sponge like yesterday. I don't know. But do you see just this side? It makes it really matte. It doesn't lose coverage of the concealer either. I have had powders that, I don't know if it's the powder or the concealer, but as soon as I set it, I lose like a ton of coverage. And I'm just like, what in the hell? Like, I don't understand that. Like this concealer from Cover FX, their Power Play concealer. Every time I use it, it looks, I finally get it to a coverage that I like, and like as soon as I set it, it has like no coverage, and it's the weirdest thing in the world. If you guys are interested in that, let me know and I'll kind of film it. But I'm just using that same JH07 and kind of going over my slightly oilier areas. You guys, if you don't want your makeup to move at all, Beauty Bakery setting powder. And it's kind of weird because I feel like they're reformulated, but they say they didn't. Because I've used the translucent last year and it did not work for me. It like made my under eyes hella orange, and I don't know if it was just the concealer I was using or what, but it made my under eyes so freaking orange. And I talked to them about it and they're like, oh, well, just return this one, try the pink one. So I did, and the pink one just made them really fucking pink. So I'm like, okay, well, like, I really want to use this because it works really well, but why does it keep changing the color of my skin and my makeup? So I was just really frustrating. So I stopped using it for a while. And then I think they changed their packaging. I'll have to dig it out, but their things used to be like this big, like way bigger. And so I go through this super fast, which is kind of annoying because it's not the cheapest powder, but like it just works so well. It looks so freaking good and it lasts all day. So now I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pest powder. This is shade 100 translucent, and this is the brush JH01, big ass brush. Usually I kind of stamp it in / rub it. I don't know. Really make sure you get your neck. Make sure you don't get it all over your clothes. I mean, I'm still gonna get it all over my clothes, but you know. Alright, so that just kind of sets the rest of my face. I used to set my entire face with like either the Beauty Bakery or the Milk Makeup loose powder, and that was just, it was just so much powder. It was a lot. So I started using the pressed powders again, and with that CoverGirl Matte and Poreless foundation, it just looks really good. My skin's kind of weird, but it's been getting really good lately, a lot better. Started using Curology. I'm sure a ton of you have seen ads for it, and I really, really like it so far. I took some pictures, and I'm not sure how far into it I am. I think I'm like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna post like a before and after 30 days, and then something just fell in my shower. So I'll just post it before and after like 30 days, and we'll see how that goes. And I'm probably going to keep doing it because I have combination oily skin. So it's been really hard for me to find something that controls my oil, but also hydrates. But, yeah, because everything I use seems to just dry out my skin or makes it like hella oily and break out. So I was doing my makeup in the bathroom, but right now our light, as soon as you turn it turns on that fan, and the apartment won't change it. So it's super annoying. Anastasia Dip Brow, I'm sure you've seen everyone and their sister playing with it. My soft brown looks a lot more used than this one, but this is freaking where it is. This is dark brown. Can't remember if I already said that. You're not going to be able to see most of this, but I'm going to keep it in the video because I know a lot of like the people who actually watch me don't really know how to do brows, so maybe this helps you a little bit. I'm going to do it in this little mirror from Fenty. It's cute. It's their highlighter. It's beautiful. So yeah, let's see if we can even get my fat hand out of the way. Okay. This is an Anastasia brow brush, so it has like the definer on one end and a spoolie, and this is the number 12. I don't know, I just kind of grabbed it and was like, sure, we'll make this one work. I feel like it's not quite the right brush, but I don't know. So let's just look at my brow really quick. So I have really weird, like, coarse hair, and you can't really tell it what to do. But I kind of get these weird little patches, and that's just from plucking a lot. So I just brush them up as much as I can and just start going for it. So also, let me know what you guys think of this camera quality. I think it's actually pretty good. It's literally a webcam, and shout out to Dylan for sending me this because I saved a lot of money by not buying like a $500 camera. I'm gonna see if I can do the other one without like staring into my mirror, my like little one. Because I usually do it in this mirror that I'm looking at, but I usually get pretty freaking close to it. So, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. My legs hurt. I don't like sitting here. I need to get my new apartment so I have room to sit at my desk or something. Oh, people always crack me up when they come up to me and they're like, oh my God, your brows are so good, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, they're like, I wish I could be that good. And I was like, trust me, it's taken me a lot of time, practice, finding the right products for my brow. And yeah, it's taken a lot of practice. And even still, a lot of days they don't look great. So, I mean, I honestly don't really leave the house unless they're acceptable, but I always keep a backup brow pencil in my bag, just in case my hairs get all out of place. Because I have very coarse hairs and they just don't want to listen. Look at this cute little curl. Oh, that's natural. I'm dying. Okay. All right. I think they're good enough. That's just honestly going to have to do because I don't have all day to sit here. Use my Glossier Boy Brow in shade brown. I don't think you can see it. Brown. And just throw that bitch on there. Brush it up. My brows, oh, really need to groom them. And in different angles and different lights, they look sparse. I don't know. Like, of course, the day that I'm like filming, they look really weird. Good enough. Gonna use my Kat Von D shade and light. I usually just kind of use like these two colors, Subconscious and Shadow Play. And I'm going to use this brush. It says BMX-130 Pointed Blush. However, I think it's whatever you want to use it for. So I dip into these two. Tap. I think this is a good blush brush actually, but I saw Samantha Ravindall using a brush like this, so I had to use a brush like this. I think I got this in my BoxyCharm 1 month, like last year. I don't know. But you know what's really funny is just how much better you can be at makeup after a year. Like, if I look at my videos and my pictures from last year at this time and compare them to now, I'm like, wow. And part of it is just watching a lot of freaking YouTube videos and learning, but also just having fun on the weekends and trying new things. Because I'm still kind of afraid of color for sure, but I think I want to try and do like a pink and purple thing with the James Charles palette soon. I don't know. We shall see. Now I'm going to use, this is the JH05, and I'm going to go into this middle shade. And just deepen that a little bit. This is the JH37. This is an eyeshadow brush, but I think it works really well for my nose. And honestly, I can go almost like 3 days without putting any shadow on this because that's all I need. It's like the tiniest bit, and I use the lightest shade in this palette as far as the contour shade goes. I don't know. Beautiful. Love it. Yeah, I go back in with a sponge and just kind of blend it a little bit more. And I'm going to take this brush. It is the JH06. And I'm going to go into the lightest, like, white shade. It is Levitation. And I just go into here. And I'm just going to kind of swipe under my eye. Sometimes it helps lighten it up. Sometimes it really doesn't do anything, but I don't know. I think it helps, like, smooth. And then I'll just go over this stuff real quick. Cute. I'm gonna go into this Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is the shade Nude, but it kind of has that luminosity to it. It's really pretty. And this is the Morphe Y4 brush. And we're just gonna dip. I used to hate putting blush on the apples of my cheeks, and this one just, I think I just needed to find the right color, honestly. But this one's really pretty. I'm sorry I keep screwing with my hair so much. I hate it being on my neck. I touch up my brows like 87,000 times, I swear. It's annoying. I'm so happy I finally have this. The Anastasia and Amrezy highlight. I mean, seriously? Yes. I'm gonna use the JH09. And it's so pretty. But just, it's so pretty. It's such a flattering color too. Like, I thought it was gonna be not this pretty, and I was like worried because I hyped this up so much. Everyone hyped this up so much, and I just didn't want it to be like not flattering on my skin tone. And another thing I really like about it is it's not super soft. So I feel like I'm not gonna go through it that quick, but I think I'm gonna order a backup tomorrow because honestly, like, it's just so beautiful. And this, what is this curl? Honestly, God, that looks so pretty. The highlight, not my hair. I'm gonna do something really light with the Mr. James Charles and Morphe palette. If I can, I don't know. Am I? I'm gonna go in with Norvina instead. This isn't really the vibe I'm going for today, but whatever. I'm gonna use this JH34 and go into Incense. All right, computer, stop turning off. All right, I'm gonna take some of this pigment off with this Chill Out color switch. And just blend. I just like to have some type of color. Who the fuck keeps texting me? All right, whatever, it's good enough. And then we're gonna take, this can get really good or really bad. JH33, it's a little bit of a flatter brush. I'm gonna go into Passion. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. This makes me really scared. I absolutely love this palette. However, it's hard for me to blend because they are so goddamn pigmented. Like, I really don't, like, it's a little bit much for me in sometimes. But I think this is working pretty well. I'm barely touching it and still tapping it off. But I'm doing what I literally always do, a halo eye, because this is just who I am now. If that looks all right, we'll go back in a minute. All right, you guys, I think I'm like passionate about this shade Passion. It's really pretty. I'm feeling kind of quirky because I just watched this Samantha Ravndal video as I was kind of setting everything up for this. That's pretty. It's like nice and soft. I don't mind it. I kind of wish I had a brush just slightly smaller than this, but the same shape, just to get in there, because this is like the perfect shape, but it's just a little bit too big for my eyes. I'm going to go in. I'm gonna make sure there's no product on this. This one I literally only use for like blending out edges. This is the JH36. It's like the slightly longer version of the one I use for my nose, but it's honestly a godsend for blending the edges. That is my stomach. That's great. I'm starving. I honestly just really want like a McDonald's McGriddle. I think I'm gonna get one. So, okay. One more thing before I do the middle shade. This is the JH34 again. I'm gonna go into it. Do you see this? This is what happens when you fuck around. I'm gonna just kind of press it back in. All right, it's good. It's saved. Going into Eccentric right there. Just the teeniest little dabble and just around the edges here. I'm probably gonna watch this footage back and be like, well, literally, what are the faces that I make? You can't even really see that color, but whatever. JH36 again, real quick. And then just deepening up just a hair with the JH40 and into Passion. I just want to like barely get in there. So I'm curious like what your guys' everyday palettes are, because I kind of swap mine up quite a bit. Like I will use the James Charles palette, then I'll use the Jeffree Star like Thirsty palette. Maybe I'll use one from the Jaclyn Hill Vault. Then maybe, you know, I'll use Norvina for a couple days. And then I use the Dose of Colors and Katie and Desi palette, the Friendcation. That's definitely one of my favorites by far, like of all time. But okay, I'm really happy with this so far. I think I'm gonna try Dazzling in the center. If that doesn't really work, I'm gonna top it with Dreamer. We're gonna see what happens. The only thing I will say about these palettes is the fucking fallout is insane. So I might spray my finger just a bit. Sorry, I'm literally flicking you off, but it's fine. Okay, that's really fucking pretty. I live. Ah, yes, queen. Oh, I love it so much. Okay. I think I just found my little trick for getting these to work. I have this mini Ofra setting spray. Hello. Focus, please. Okay, makeup fixer. I think just literally getting 3 drops of setting spray helped that not get a little crazy. I think that looks really pretty. Cute. Okay. I'm gonna use this little baby one again, JH40, and just go into Eccentric and Passion, and just have somewhat of a lower lash line. Nothing too crazy. Guys, I've had the worst luck with technology lately, and like usually I'm not that person that has really bad luck with it, so I don't really know how to deal with it. Basically had to completely wipe my laptop and start from scratch. And I have it all backed up, but then I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to start over because obviously it was like overloaded or something, and I'm just over it because it's not old by any means, especially for a Mac. So I just am going to let it do its fucking thing. And yeah. Wow. Okay. I feel like really pretty right now. I don't know how to handle myself. Oh, and this color is going to look so good. Okay. 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 Essence Extreme Lasting Pencil Liner Black. And I'm just going to put it on like the outer third right here. I must be the only person in the world that still fucking pulls their eye down. I don't understand how people literally just stick a pencil in their eye. That's absolutely terrifying to me. Just kind of the outer third. It looks really weird right now, but then once you get everything going, it looks a lot better. Trust me. I'm just trying to like organize my life really quickly because I'm packing all this stuff up. Like everything I'm using today is stuff that I always take to travel with me. So keep that in mind. Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day. And this is green tea and ginger. This is like my favorite one. I need more. But I got lavender the first time. I really liked that. And then now I'm on my green tea. And I love this one. And then I have lemongrass as a backup. So maybe I'll try something else next time. What's your guys' favorite scents? Let me know. Now I'm going to use my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I always do my bottom lashes first. Oh my god, putting mascara on just makes the entire thing. If this is the first time you're watching me, I don't wear lashes. I maybe do for Halloween and like a super special event. But I hate screwing around with them. They always freaking come off. I hate having to bring lash glue. I hate having to fix them. They get into my goddamn eyeballs. And I just don't like fucking around with them. So I don't. It's that easy. Wow, I'm a new human. Holy shit. Okay. Last step is lips. For the longest time, I didn't put anything on my lips, to be honest, and I just started getting back into lipsticks. I'm so sorry if you hear my stomach. I am so hungry. You know what? I'm gonna finish this coffee before I put anything on my lips. All right, coffee is gone. Time for lips. So this is from Beauty Bakery. They call them their lip whips. And I like to chai. I don't know if that's supposed to be a play on words, but it's really fucking pretty. Oh my god. And they don't really smell like anything, which I don't mind. Like, I love that cupcake smell, but I almost prefer them to just not smell like anything. So, yeah, this is what's on my hand. So let's see what happens. Wow. freaking love this look right now. Did I just get a new favorite lip color? I think I did. I think it's like kind of warm, but it's like also neutral enough to go with pretty much everything. And I have more of a cool toned skin tone, so that's awesome that it actually like matches me. Anyways, so thank you for watching. I'm sorry if this was like super fucking boring, but like I'm just getting ready for the day and I don't really know how to make that interesting. Again, if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. If you just want to say hi, say hi. Drag me to filth for my robe being disgusting or the way I do my makeup. Go for it, you know. I'm over it. So, thanks for hanging out with me here this morning, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, and make sure you subscribe and like this video.